Give thanks for the time, the moment, and the energy. Great rising, people. Welcome to this channel of divine elevation, divine zest, divine zenith. Yes, welcome. I'm grateful for all my subscribers so far, and it's a pleasure doing these videos, right? It's a pleasure to really connect through a technological platform to connect with others. Hopefully soon I shall have my own platform, live and direct, right? That we can gather as spiritual beings in one accord, in one vibration, lifting the vibration, lifting the energy, lifting the frequency, right? When we as spiritual beings come together, you know how powerful that can be when we on that alignment, when we know that all we need is that love vibration, that love frequency. I know sometimes we fall short. Yeah, we do things, and we are in a world that we are receptors and reflections of each other. So sometimes, certain energies, mess us up along the way. But 7 times fall, 8 times rise up, stronger than before. 8 times falls, 9 times got up back, the 9th time more powerful. So what I'm trying to say, when you slip and you slide and you fall, when you get up back again, powerful, more powerful, right? Everything within this world is all about that power, not to abuse it. The power of self is very important. The power of self is confidence, right? And everything works with power. Everything has power. There's a certain power within each and every human being that needs to be accessed. Alright? So, as I said, welcome to this divine channel of spiritual alignments and spiritual connections and everything that deals with the energy, the frequency, and the vibration. This is what this channel is all about. To find the power within self, to activate the energetical codings within self, to find that alignment within self, to be balanced with self, to be balanced within this world. Alright? So, as I said, welcome. Give thanks to all my subscribers so far. Need to keep building up this platform to get more spiritual beings, more energetical beings, to this platform that we can grow together, right? So this channel shall be about the elevation of the power within the human body, right? To find that tranquility within self. This channel shall be speaking about astrology, numerology, astronomy, and a whole lot of important information that is very important to the human mind, heart, and soul, right? Information that is ancient, information that is new, information from the heavens, information from the cosmic sea, the galaxies, the celestial seas. Let me explain that right now before going any further. I'm gonna make my analogy right here, right? Yes. If you have on a mask out there, get some fresh air. Yeah. Anyways, though, look at this vividly, right? And understand and understand and overstand this. right? A computer without no form of Wi-Fi connection has no way of connecting to the internet, right? So you know that laptop or any device that have no connection to the internet is just a regular phone by itself with a sort of programming that it carries. So if you have a device and it's the device is there but it has no internet, it's just lame. What? It'll be like there's nothing it can really do. You only can access the information that is embedded within that device already. The information that is already programmed to it, right? So such is that device has no connection. It's just there. All you can do is type. All you can do is just access those information that is already there. Man, that's lame. So look at this right now. A human being with no connection to the source. They're just functioning from their lower form, right? The lower form of energies that's already working with them, right? So that's that sexual energy, right? Because these people love them sex. What? Yes, sexual energy is powerful too. I'll get back to that. So people vibrating on that lower form, the lower chakras, the lower alignments, right? They're just going around and doing the regular things, what they think is right? Whatsoever programming they have within them, that's the programming they are going to play out. Such like a laptop, same thing as the laptop, right? Or any device, whatever program it has already, that's the program you're gonna be playing around with, right? So within the human being, the energy on a lower surface, that's the energy that the individual or individuals will play out on a regular basis, and it becomes lame afterwards. You just be like, oh, this is what I should be doing, and this is how we should live life. That's the programming that was installed into the heart, the mind, and the lower energy vibration, right? So look at this. An individual or a spiritual being who gain the awareness and tapped in to a higher level of themselves, right, have access to a higher form of energy, a higher source of communication, a higher source of knowing. That individual now becomes connected to source energy through the alignment of self, being balanced with self, being one with self, right? From that sexual energy all the way up to your mind energy, the crown chakra, the first eye, the anya. When one becomes in that alignment and understand that these wheels that spin within your body, the spiral energies that spin within your body, is the navigation of your divine energy, right? To have access to the divine source where you can get divine awareness and understanding and understanding and overstanding about what is taking place on this realm, on this earth, this hell. All right. Yeah, it's a lot to grasp, but my way of putting forth my information It comes from a space of knowing where sometimes I cannot describe it. And whenever I speak like this, even myself, I wonder, right? And I'm like, damn, should the way I said that, is it accurate? But believing and having faith within myself and knowing myself gives me the confidence to speak like this. Because sometimes I fall short and I said, let me find out, let me go on Google to see if it's true. And I'm like, damn, how did I know this? Stop doing that, right? When you access the Lamb's Book of Life, you become that energetical imprint. Your blueprint is recognized, right? Now you are online. You are online to the divine source. I wonder if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I wonder if you guys really grasp it, right? That we are very powerful people and we should be careful what we put into our temple, right? The temple of the living God, which is the energetical codings within us, right? To activate a higher level of energy within us, to have a stronger presence, right? To have that Merkaba activated. Same thing as the magnetic field, the auric field, the aura, right? There are different bodies to your body, right? There are different light spectrums to you. That's why sunlight is very important. That's why taking off your shoes, walking in the dirt is very important to become more connected to the earth, that you can be more connected to the universal plane. And let me say this, nothing happens overnight, right? So you got to get yourself right. Certain things we've been fighting with, it's a battle to stop eat certain food. It's a battle to stop do certain things. It's a battle. It's rough, it's not easy, right? It takes years and commitment and discipline. So all these people speaking, oh, you should just have love, oh, you should be eating like this, even though I say it sometimes, but I know it's not an easy road. It takes commitment, it takes discipline. It takes discipline to do all this, right? It's not easy. You gotta be fit and strong mentally and spiritually to do all that, to know who you are factually, right? To know who you really are, right? You got to go through those different phases, or else your energy will be wasted and your light codings will find the way back to this plane. We are meant to access higher levels of energies so that our energetical coding can, take the energetical coding of this earth, this plane, and bring it to higher levels of our vibration and energy to save our consciousness, or save our conscious mind and our superconscious mind and the divine mind overall. Once you access your divine mind, you become saved. And not just your mind, your heart. The heart is the energy of the soul. And once that energy is being recognized by the mind and the energy of the heart, one becomes in total alignment of that full enlightenment, full spectrums of light within your mind, within your mental space, right? And when you become that individual, you become, recognized by the celestial systems. Oh, you are one of them. We are ready for you. There is work to be done. Let's go, right? Now you become that being spreading the light. the light code energy of divinity. And the light code energy of divinity is the love frequency that builds up the energy, right, to have that full connection to the source, to have that full connection to activate the soul power, and to have your own power is from the solar plexus chakra, right, your own power of self. Very disturbing. Anyways though, can't stop me from speaking my truth, right? Don't take my word for it. Do your own investigation, search yourself, seek to be a better version, a greater version of yourself, right? As I said, sometimes we do fall along the way. We need help, right? Each one teach one and build one. Not everybody is strong alone to finish it alone. Some people are strong like that, yes, and I know that, right? But anyways, to access that higher form of energy, to have that connection to yourself and the connection to the celestial seas, you gotta find that alignment within yourself to be activated, so you can be recognized by the universal plane, right? Such the computer. Remember what I said. Some people are like a computer with no connection, right? So they can't receive no form of information from a higher plane, right? They're disconnected. No Wi-Fi, no connection, right? Wi-Fi is my way of saying it is the connection of the heart. You have to have that connection of the heart with pure divine energy, pure divine love, to really access a higher level of yourself, to access divine codes, from the universal plane. Right, so many people say they know God. I wonder what God are, which God they're talking about. And that's how I know that a whole lot of people are confused, right? Because they haven't made it across to that transformation as yet, because their minds are hot and their hearts are rumbling with mixed emotions, right? And it's tough, it's not easy, as I said before. So people, listen to me and listen to me very carefully. Most beings are here to bring clarity to other beings, so that they can wake up out of the sleep, right? Because a lot of people are on autopilot right now. They're just moving around. The system and its programmings and the way the television distribute information, the way the media distribute information, those are the information that the lower form of beings have access to. Those form of information helps to weigh down and suppress the energetical codings within the human body. So I know people are busy. This system makes people very, very busy, right? That they don't even have time for themselves. But we can look at it different too. People have time to party and have fun, and drink and drunk and go to sleep, wake up with a hangover and do it all over again. So what I'm trying to say, if you have time for that, you can find time to invest in information, invest in yourself. You guys don't really grasp how important that is, right? To invest in yourself, to invest in information, to find out for yourself. Don't depend on that pastor, don't depend on that politician. They all play tricks, right? Some have some good pastors, but they got caught up in the trap likewise. You have good people out there, but they are also caught up in the trap, right? The trap of the mental mind and the trap of the connection and feelings of the human body. And I speak like this with no regrets, because I know whatever come out of my mouth is real, right? I deal with realism, realness. You cannot tell me that this is blue. How can you say that? You can't tell me my shirt is blue. I know it. It's the color of the melanated vibration. Is that so? Is this the color of the melanated vibration? Dark matter. This is a dark material, right? Nobody can tell me this is a blue material. So this is my analogy of saying I know what I'm speaking about. A lot of people, doctors, nurses, teachers, preachers, police, name it, they are trapped mentally and spiritually. If you don't have no access to the universal plane, to have that energetical coding within yourself unlocked, then you don't know who God is. You get a certain information where it's a certain form of programming, yes. So you know a few things, but some of these people, they don't do deep investigation, right? If you tell me something right now, I'll consider it, I'll think about it. I'm not going to store that until I know it's factual, right? And that's how people supposed to be thinking, critical thinking, right? Not everything is supposed to go in a mental space and store it there. Like, oh, I tell you this, oh, he's speaking some truth. All right. You gotta know for yourself. When you know for yourself, that's your paradigm for yourself, right? I'm just here to help, motivate and inspire another to find themselves, to unlock themselves, to be the greatest version of themselves. That's all, right? My words, I use it as a booster to help to motivate other people, so that they can do the same investigation and even more, right? So yeah, I hope you guys, learned something, or I hope you guys understood, overstand, this information right here. So just know that this channel will be speaking about everything pertaining to elevation, physically and spiritually. Right? When I say physically, I mean like, you being firm in your belief or your knowing. I want to stop saying certain words too, because some of these words are curse words, right? Some of these words really have lower vibrations too, so I rather speak in a different way, with words that have powerful effect, because some words are older than some, right? And every word carry a certain vibration and energy too. Yeah, real talk. So I think that's it. Oh yeah, I'll also be bringing certain books to this platform that can help people to expand their vocabulary and expand their way of thinking, right? I shall be bringing to this platform realism, symbology, the ancient knowledge of Kemet, of Samaria, of article and a whole vast of important information that can help people to grow, right? So you take care of yourselves, right? And remember, build up the energy, build up the chi energy. Remember that you are powerful and you are here to do great things, and you gotta know yourself first before knowing anybody else, right? You gotta know yourself and love yourself first, right? To understand it, to understand it, to higher stand it and overstand it, right? So you gotta take care of yourself to be the greater version of yourself, and that happens when you actually know for yourself. So the information that I shall be bringing to this platform, this channel, is all about knowing the factual vibrations and energies and factual information to navigate you to a higher level of yourself, first with astrology. So the next video I shall be speaking about the first house, and let me say this before I leave. I need to say this. So the zodiac wheel, they said, right? This is what they say, and this is what I know. Life is a cycle, and life continues in cycles. So there are different cycles of time, right? And time, in the circumference, we have the zodiac signs, right? That carries the energetical vibrations, of those signs going around in the circumference. Then life is a cycle, as they said, right? So with the first house, which is the house of Aries, Mars energy, all the way around, I put it like this for now and say it like this for now. So from Aries all around to Pisces, they close the zodiac wheel together, right? Pisces is considered as the energy of the spiritual realm that deals with the last phase to enter into a higher form of spiritual energy or spiritual energies, right? The 13th sign, right? Pisces. I hear what they call it, Pisces, right? And what is a pi? You think about that. Pisces close the zodiac wheel with Aries. So the way I see that in my perspective is that with Pisces, the realm of the spiritual energy, when the spiritual energy cross over, it goes into the physical house, which is Aries, because the first house deals with self, right? And the last house deals with the full embodiment of the spiritual energies, the energetical energies, right? That each human being should master, right? When you master self, going through all those phases, you go all the way to Pisces energy, to overstand and inner stand and higher stand, right? What the spiritual vibrations are all about. That's why the water signs are, the water signs have a more stronger connection, to the energetical codings, the spiritual vibrations, right? All signs have that, but I'm just saying that the water signs have a stronger connection and more awareness about that vibe, that energy, right? So Pisces is the portal, where the spiritual energies come through to enter into Aries, the physical body, the physicality of self, right? That's the way I see it, right? And Aries now as the first house. Sorry to say Aries, the first house. The first house is considered as self. Right? I am the initiator, right? And the 13th house is the magic, where the energetical vibrations of divinity is, right? So those energies is considered as the ether energy, the organ energy, right? That's where the yin and the yang is Aries, right? And Pisces, the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine energy, right? The first and the last, the omega, what is it? The alpha and the omega, right? The beginning and the ending. So the cycle of life is very important to overstand. And when you overstand the cycle of life, is to overstand yourself. Overstand your purpose here is to understand those energetical coding from the Aries energy all the way to Pisces energy. Overstanding what those energies are all about, then you shall uplift yourself by decoding yourself to uplifting yourself energetically, on that divine vibration, right? So that's it for now. I think I said too much. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be speaking like this. My reason, for doing this video was mostly to distribute the different topics that I shall be speaking about. But I think you guys get it now. I think you guys realize, with real eye, the spiritual eye, which is the first eye, right? If you guys can help me spread my awareness, get more people, to be a part of my YouTube channel, I shall totally appreciate that, right? Because I'm searching for more subscribers. So share this video, like this video. There are other videos on my channel that you can also listen to, gain some insight, right? And yeah, leave a comment, and you take care, you and you and you all take care, right? And remember, energy, powers to you, more powers, more light, more full enlightenment to you, more elevation, more positive awareness, more love, right? Love is the access to the divine realm. Without love, you cannot move upwards. You need that connection to go upwards. And I'm talking about warrior love, spiritual love, energetical love of self, knowing what true love is, right? I'm not talking about some love that you love today and you don't love tomorrow. I'm talking about universal love, divine love, all right? Find that love by all means necessary. Find that way, right? Find that love. Real and rapid. Ajadi, full of style and strategy. Until next time, the next video shall be about the first house, the house of Aries, Mars, Martian. Real way, no other way, just the real way. Bim! Ajadi, full of style and strategy. Love is my philosophy.